What's up, guys? RodeKill here, and I know I've been giving you guys a lot of Dueling Network lately, and I was going to do like more Arena or League of Legends that I just started playing, but I made a deck that I am really excited about. Um, this guy, every time I mention him when I play with other decks, people say that he's like one of the hardest guys to get out. They laugh and say, well, if you can get him out, ha ha ha. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I made. So this is my Dark Paladin fusion deck. Now with this deck, if you play it correctly, you can get a Dark Paladin out at least twice per game if you play it correctly. I've gotten him out to up to I've got him out 3 times in a single duel. But anyways, I'll go through what I got. I got 3 skilled Dark Magicians. And what this card does is every time a spell card is activated, I place a spell counter on it. After 3, I contribute him, summon a Dark Magician. I also have skilled White Magician. Same effect, except instead of a Dark Magician, I get a Buster Blader. I'm also running 3 Dark Magicians, 3 Buster Bladers, 2 Elemental Hero Prismas, and what this lets me do is I can reveal a fusion type monster, and then I can take a monster from my deck that is listed as a fusion material, send it to the graveyard, and this guy's name becomes that. I'm got a 3 King of the Swamps, which is I can substitute it for a fusion material monster, or I can discard it from my hand and add a polymerization to my deck. I also have Mirage Knight for when I decide to add some variety with Dark Flare. I have 3 Dark Magic Curtains. I pay half my life points. I can special summon a Dark Magician from my deck. Only downside, I can't summon any other monsters even beforehand. So like I can't summon a monster and then use it. I have to, I can only set it. So if I use this card, I can't summon any other cards other than setting. 3 Emblems of Dragon Destroyers, which lets me add a Buster Blader from my deck or my graveyard to my hand. 3 Polymerizations, kind of self-explanatory, lets me fuse them. 2 Super Polys, discard a card, really good when you are scared about some face downs and you have a card or 2 to spell. 3 Fusion Recoveries, which is really useful when I want to get some cards back in case, you know, they have a card that sends it back to the hand or back to the deck with my Dark Paladin, because then that just goes back to my extra deck. Use Fusion Recovery, get back a Dark Magician and a Polymerization, start over again. 1 Fusion Sage, because there's really no need between the 3 King of Swamps I have. Fusion Sage is just there for space, really. I can replace it with another card, but, you know, why not? It's an oldie. 2 Citadels of Endymions, which lets me, it's basically just a spell counter receiver for my magicians and a trap card that I'll explain coming up. Branch, and what this does is when a fusion material monster or a fusion monster on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I can special summon up from my graveyard one of the fusion material monsters. So like if Dark Paladin went to the grave, I can special summon a Buster Blader or a Dark Magician from the graveyard. So that's a really good card to have if, you know, well, it's just a good card. And it's another spell counter, and it's continuous, so it's not just you know, one time. Anytime you summon a monster and it gets destroyed, you can bring out one of the material monsters. I got a Refusion, which lets me pay 800 life points, select a fusion monster from my graveyard, special summon it, and then it gets equipped with that card. It's kind of like a Call on the Haunted, but you know, not free. So when the card is destroyed, I remove the equipped monster from play instead of just destroying it. So there's a little bit of a downside. If that card gets a MST on it, Mystical Space Typhoon, my Dark Paladin gets banished and I can't get it again. I have 1 Royal Decree just because I don't have that much room for traps, so I'd rather just have no traps at all, if at all possible. And then 2 Miracle Restoring. So what this does is I can remove 2 spell counters on the side of the field and special summon a Dark Magician or Buster Blader from my graveyard in face-up attack position. Which is when I get a Magical Citadel of Endymion, I guess that's how you say it, going, it's really good to have a, just, you know, drop it, get back a Dark Magician. A little strategy that I've learned, if you need to pull a card from the graveyard, you know, whether by a fusion recovery or Branch or Miracle Restoring, choose Dark Magician, because Emblem of the Dragon Destroyer lets you take it from your graveyard as well. This does not. Dark Magic Current does not, and it's an extra, and you pay half of your life points, so it's really not worth it. Plus, you can't special summon a Dark Magician. Oh, you can from your graveyard. Oh, well, still, if you are able to pull a card from your graveyard and Dark Magician is in there, pull out Dark Magician. And then I got 3 Dark Paladins, all different art, because I think they're all cool. So, and then I have 3 Dark Flare Knights for a little bit of variety, especially if I use up all my Buster Bladers. I can substitute King of Swamps for Dark Flare Knights. It's really good because they take no battle damage, so like if they pull out some monstrous card and they attack, I won't lose any life points, and then I can summon Mirage Knight. And what Mirage Knight does is when he attacks a monster, he gains their attack to his own. And but during the end phase, if it attacks or if it was attacked, I have to banish the card. But it's still a good trade-off, especially if you're trying to close out a game. So that's my Dark Paladin deck. I'm going to do a quick duel. I'm not going to let anybody know what it is, because people usually like seeing Dark Paladins, because they always say, "Oh, it's impossible to put a Dark Paladin out on the field." Oh, no, it's not. So, I always pick scissors, and I usually lose, so let's go with rock. Oh, I guess not. Well, that figures. So we're going to tell him good luck and have fun. Alright, this is not too bad. It would have been a lot better if I could have gone first, but whatever. You can probably hear my grandmother yelling. I'll face up on the field. Oh, Noble Knights, those are fun. If this face up card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one monster. You can equip this card. What's this one? This card becomes dark, increases level by 1. Once per turn, you can special summon one. Except, and if you do, destroy one equipped spell card. Okay. Wow. I've played one other Noble Knight deck, and it was not fun. Equip only to a warrior type monster against 1,000 attack. Wow. Okay. So I'm guessing he's going to give it to the Noble Knight Maydrot, I'm assuming. So I'm going to go ahead and summon him, activate that to give him a counter. Then I'm going to attack. Can I attack his face down? Wait. Again, if this card is destroyed, you can target. Okay, so he can't not be destroyed, so I'm just going to attack him. Get him off the field. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and end my turn right there. He's going to destroy me, but I can only do so much. What's this now? If this face-up card on the field is destroyed, card blocker with this card, so I'm going to change it to defense mode. So how much attacks does that thing have now? 2,500. So 600 life points. Boom, to the grave. That thing has to be in defense mode. There you go. Come on. Elemental Hero Prisma. Not exactly what I wanted. See, I can do one of two things. I can skip a turn, let him get his turn in. Oh, and I get another one for that fucking thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, because if I get rid of my Elemental Hero Prisma and I get a Polymerization in, or a King of the Swamp, or a Fusion Stage, I'm gonna be really mad at myself. So, okay. So what do we got now? So now he has 2,300, right? I don't know what just happened. Graveyard added to your hand, and you have to destroy that thing. So whatever. And what's this? Target up to 3 no. Okay, I was gonna say like target up to 3 no with different names in your graveyard. Equip those targets to this card. Once returned, you can detach, destroy any number of spell trap cards on the field up to the number of noble arms equipped spell cards. Huh. Well, that's fun. So that's 1, 2. So he's got 3. So he can take out my Citadel, or he can take out this and 2 of my counters. All what he wants to do. So he has 3,500 attack right now. Okay. Really? See, this is the only problem with this deck. We're going to end turn. Give him one more turn. If he gets a... he's taking out 2 to... Okay. So I'll send that to the grave and I'll get rid of 1 of my counters. And... what was that, 1,900? Oh, that's game. Yeah. That sucks. Okay. We're going to do one more because Noble Knights are annoying. Normally this deck is good. It's just, you know, everyone gets a bad hand every once in a while. And paper. Oh, of course. If I could get the first turn, it'd be just so much better. See, that I wanted you last turn. Oh, that works. I can get a Dark Paladin out right now. Depending on what he has. Or if I draw a Dark Magician, then I could just summon Skilled, activate Magical Citadel. That works. So let's do him. Activate that, which gives him a counter. Activate this, which gives them both a counter. Then add a Buster Blader to my hand. There we go. There you are. And then I will drop all 3 of you to the grave to summon Dark Magician. But before I freaking fuse him, I'm going to attack because I know he has a trap card. Oh, he don't. That works. Okay, activate that. That. Send him to the grave. Him to the grave. View. Special summon attack. Ba-boom! There you go. Dark Paladin. That easy. What's going on? There we go. Now if he does any kind of spell cards, I can discard a card to negate it. And it's not just once per turn either, so he can try to put it down as many as he wants and it won't work. Oh man. Okay. There's so many different cards you can play right now. I played a guy before with a deck like this, and Dark Paladin did not do well against it. He just kept cycling out these little level 4s. I mean, if I get a Polymerization, I can get another, or a Fusion Stage even, I can get another Dark Paladin out if I wanted to. All I would need is a Fusion Sage, a Fusion Recovery, a Polymerization, King of the Swamp, you know, anything like that. I don't know what he has that might help him. Gar Cowboy, I guess. Or a Crazy Box, but it'd be a gamble. What's he got? Oh, this. So he's going to detach and add. He's probably going to add another 10 goldfish. That's what the other guy did. 10 goldfish for days. Oh, no. Okay, that works. The only thing that's annoying about that is if he summons that tank thing, every time I destroy it, it can destroy one of my cards. So that would suck for my Dark Paladin, because he can probably destroy my Dark Paladin. Well, he would destroy my Dark Paladin. What's this going? Bring it back to your hand. Once returned during your main phase, you could equip this card, or you what's going on? Hold on a second. Or unequip. What? How did he get rid of it? There must be something in his thing. Okay, yeah. And what's this? Banishing 2 cards to do what now? To Earth. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is fun. Okay. Oh, man. Oh. That's cute. That's really cute. See, this is what I don't like about new decks. They just have so many different ways to mess you up. That's pretty much all she wrote. Yep. Anyways, so basically I proved that you can get Dark Paladin out on the field. See, the thing against new decks is there's just so many stupid XYZs and whatever that have effects that can just destroy it, that basically you have to have a meta deck or an anti-meta deck to have any kind of hope in dueling. It's really frustrating when you just want to make a deck for fun. Like this, I completely made this deck on my own. This is specifically for fun. I have beat people with it. It's just when people get XYZs, it doesn't even matter. I have made a deck. I have, Chaos Dragons, Dark World, Light Sworns. It's all just it's just stupid easy. It's not fun. I want fun decks like this. I don't want to win every single, I want to win, but I don't want to just make a deck specifically for winning. I want to make a deck that I enjoy playing, not one that people expect me to play. I mean, this one, it's my homemade vampire deck. I know now there's a competitive vampire deck out there, but I made my own, and the other one only had Vampire Lord, Shadow Vamp, Grace, and Sorcerer, and I just felt that wasn't enough vampires. So I got a Vampire Grace, 2 Shadow Vamps, 2 Vampire Lords, a Vampire Genesis, 3 Vamp Sorcerers, Vampire Dragon, 2 Vampire Babies, which I probably don't need, 2 Ladies, 1 Curse, 2 Koalas, 2 Mizukis, and 3 Zombies. 3 Vampire Kingdoms, 2 Call the Mummies, 2 Book of Lives, 3 MSTs, 1 Dark Hole, 3 Vampire Takeover, 2 Teuton Mask, a Torrential Tribute, and a Mirror Force. But, everyone has to have Chaos Dragons or TG Synchro Summons or whatever. It's all, I don't know. Anyways, this has been RodeKill Gaming, or just RodeKill if you prefer, or you can call me that creepy guy down the street that no one likes to talk to. Whatever suits your fancy. If you go ahead, hit like and subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get more views, more subscribers. It's just being a pain right now. But, get the word out. Get me out there, guys. All right? Until next time, look both ways before crossing.